Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and our home team.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly set to get this one going. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
He'll throw to begin with Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
18, watch out. Start.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Get set, get set. 18, 22, stop.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It was a frustrating series. It'll bring up fourth down.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set. Practice.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
32-yard line. 8 yards.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come on, come on.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
A 7-yard gain.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
That's good for a Brown.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Hurts. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another problem.
That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. To the air again. Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
And he will take it in himself. Touchdown grab. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Makes the score Browns 7, 49ers nothing. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Patterson now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Get set. Get set.
A first down throw for Purdy. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On the draw, here comes McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Schlesinger on the tackle. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Browns with the advantage. Back with more from Mexico City and the International Series after this. 3rd and long.
Get set.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Hit. 18. 5 in.
Hurts working in the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Hey, Panther 11.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Patterson now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
1st down, 49ers.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Again, it's McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Kittle is the man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Myles Garrett. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. Fielded at the 9. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
On first down, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Room to run, 35. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That one's good for 26 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Let's go now. Lightning, hey, please. Let's go.
On first down, right back to Sampson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here comes second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 40.
Once again, it's Sampson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's a Browns first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ready up.
They'll work now on second and 4.
19 tight. 19. Cowboy 80.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he'll take this one in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Mexico City. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Sly now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Browns move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Patterson now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Get set. Get set. Go. 18.
On first and 10, Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. A good spot here, second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches. But they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 3rd and 1, here's Purdy. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the 49er first down.
Purdy gonna put it up again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He's got room to roam, and he will get into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. It's 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
There's Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This would tie the NFL record, a 66-yard attempt. And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, break. 18, Pioneer. Get up. 19, truck, go.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll drop this to Sampson underneath. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
37-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19, Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Left side, he's got Njoku. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
26-yard line.
Viking 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A pistol snap, back to Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
On the jump.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Inside run with Sampson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Ready! Ready! Ready!
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Out to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
A second down throw here for Purdy. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Myles Garrett, his 2nd sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. Going up top. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Come on. 19, target. Ready?
To throw, Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's big Christian Wilkins. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. And he steps into this one, gets up a big kick, angled for the sideline. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. A big play after being backed up. 47 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Third and a yard. They'll put Ayuk in motion. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Sampson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
4 yards. That's good for a Mexico City.
Hurts. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 41, here's second down and 3.
Buffalo 18.
Hurts to throw. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Again, Hurts. Here's a screen now for Sanders. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Here we go.
On play action, Hurts forced to his right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Eagles, 60.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Browns will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's now third down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, work to do, the crowd helping the defense. Third down and 9. They'll drop to throw. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the 49ers first down as this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. Third down coming up.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Third down. Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On fourth down, Purdy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
The play is a turnover on downs.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Sampson. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed him the most.
On first down, here's Sampson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
2 yards on the pickup.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Come on.
A run with Sampson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Browns. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.